Humanity has just witnessed the biggest and most shameful fraud check in the history of combat sports. Andrew Tate, a man who swore he was a top-level legendary kickboxer, stepped into a fight against a clumsy YouTuber and was shamelessly beaten and humiliated. Yes, this man completely outclassed Andrew Tate with no chance whatsoever. I already made a video on this channel explaining that Andrew's entire career, and the way he talks about it, is nothing but a complete lie. A lie he fed to naive fans. And the fight against Chase Demore showed how things really are. Even before the fight, during the stare-down, Tate flinched from the slightest movement by Chase as if he had been electrocuted. Meanwhile, Andrew's fan base claimed that this was actually a good thing and that he was demonstrating unreal reflexes. In reality, it became obvious at that very moment that Andrew realized he had lied himself into a corner, causing his nervous system to be completely overloaded. That nervousness and anxiety carried over into the fight. Tate started the bout by throwing jabs to the body while not moving his head at all. Because of that, even such an awkward boxer as Chase was easily able to counter Tate's punches. Andrew is obviously not a world champion like he claimed. At best, he's an aging amateur who occasionally hits pads. And like an aging amateur, he continued to throw jabs to the body because he had absolutely no idea how to land a punch to the head of a boxer who was backing up with extended arms. A basic distance closing combination, a double jab followed by an overhand, was completely beyond the understanding of the legendary champion Tate. So he kept pounding Chase's body, while Chase not only started catching Tate with punches, but quickly realized that he didn't even need to punch back much at all. Essentially, Tate posed no threat to Chase from the very first round, which is why Chase decided to simply hang on him in the clinch to completely exhaust him. Of course, Tate, being a multiple-time world champion, understood what was going on, right? No. Apparently, Andrew liked Chase's armpits so much that he started diving into Demore's clinch himself, making Chase's job even easier. At some point, it almost looked like Andrew had some kind of fetish for helping his opponent dominate him in the clinch. The way Tate gave up every position in the clinch and willingly allowed himself to be drained is a mistake not even an amateur would make. It's the mistake of someone who has never clenched his fists in his life. Very quickly, Andrew got tired. However, in a strange way, that fatigue actually helped him. Realizing that the real world is different from his imaginary fantasies, he finally engaged in the fight. He began attempting to punch Chase in the head instead of mindlessly pounding the body with a lazy jab. Almost all of the